Chinese foreign exchange student is claiming to be a victim of cyber kidnapping. Police say cyber kidnapping is a new trend where victims are forced to convince their families they've been kidnapped for ransom. In some cases, the scammers will tell the victims to isolate themselves and send voice recordings or photos to their families. Oh my God, like the world is getting so crazy. What are your thoughts on this crazy new crime trend? Alex, go to you first.
I mean, I think it's insane, but I will say this, all those out there, it comes from social media. A lot of this comes from social media. These scammers are out there trolling your social media, seeing if you or your family has money, and that's what makes you a target. Did you see the pictures, Carolina and Claudia, when they found this young man? The scammers had talked him into going into the woods. He had a tent, though. He's funny. You know he got money. He had like a double wide tent. It was beautiful. It was probably one of the most expensive hiking tents you've ever seen. And he was inside the tent. When the officers showed up, they knocked on the tent door and they were like, "Excuse me, sir."
I mean, but that's what's wild to me is that nobody physically was ever with him.
Right.
That is what's crazy about this cyber crime, is that they are able to infiltrate your psyche and convince you just via messages on both ends. Like, they were attacking his family and him at the same time. And they instructed him to pretend that he was being kidnapped in the woods. Like, at some point, I feel like logic needs to step in and you'd be like, why am I going to voluntarily go to the woods? No one's taking me with a gun to my head or a knife to my back. Like, I don't know.
I agree. And to the point where
people all vulnerable and they don't have common sense, but
I think for the scammers, thank God they don't have common sense in a way, because they wouldn't be able to scam them if they did. This young man went out and got a $300 tent to go hide himself. I am done. That means you went down to the hunting store, purchased a tent because they were like, "We're going to get you." And then you camped out 2 hours into the forest, pitched the tent, got in the tent, and didn't move. I'm done.
I'm going to say this.
He's behind it.
The world, I'm just going to say it. The world is getting so damn stupid and dumb. Like, listen. All this, I didn't know. My mind, it was manipulated. You go buy a tent and hide and help the scammers. At some point, you're just stupid.
Stupid.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you call your mom and say, "Mom, I'm told that they're gonna kill me if you don't pay me"? Like, what? Why wouldn't you? And even if they're monitoring your phone, why wouldn't you text your mom or your dad? Why wouldn't you email them? Why wouldn't you just walk into the police station? Like, duh.
It's giving you are in on it.
Right. That's what I'm during this conversation. I'm like, maybe he set them up.
Don't call my parents.
His family didn't know. His host family was like, he wasn't kidnapped. He was just here this afternoon.
Right. Hey, you gotta be careful with that, because
Carolina.
Don't call my parents. You won't get nothing. First of all, they're not internet savvy, and they would probably be like, "Oh well."
Don't put that info out there, Claudia.
We ain't got it.
My parents, if they were alive, would too. We ain't got it. Get in line. You get the second lane.
She had a nice life.
Take her.
I've been trying to get rid of him for years.
Right. Oh well.